Nick, obviously the loss of James, it's tough. Connor mentioned it. He's one of the greatest guys. Um, how how has he been a leader for you? To learn alongside of him, through your first couple of years here, and how I guess is that gonna help you translate that to the field?
Yeah, it's obviously a shame. We all feel for James. Just a really sad situation overall. But like you said, since day one, he's been kind of guiding me through everything. I've been able to observe him from afar and just kind of see how he handles himself because a lot of people on this team look up to him. So him being gone, it's really a shame. But the good thing is, I know James. He'll be around. He'll still be with the team. He'll still be helping the tight ends. He'll still be helping me. So I'm not too worried about him losing his leadership abilities, really.
You and Drake have both gotten a good amount of reps so far this season, including Saturday. What have you seen from your play when looking at the film so far? And now that you guys are both going to have increased roles, where do you think you, I guess, can improve the most and have the most potential?
Yeah, I mean we've been rotating all year through camp and stuff. Me, Drake, and James. So um, we'll just have to continue all the tight ends, kind of step up, take over a little bit of a bigger role. But it's something that we haven't been practicing all year. So just keep as far for me, I would just say just keep blocking and running routes as best as I can and try to help the team make plays as best as I can.
All right, Nick, we got a David Teal on Zoom.
Yep.
Nick, do you feel like a balance or a diversity can be a strength of this offense, given, you mentioned the depth at tight end, you've got a variety of wideouts, you're using three running backs. We saw Connor run the ball effectively on Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a strength. We have a lot of depth everywhere. We have guys that are really locked in and all throughout the week and know what they're doing. And I think the coaches feel confident in a lot of different guys that can touch the ball. And the O line too. I think it's everyone's a strength on our offense. And like you mentioned, the diversity is something that can be a really good trait for our offense.
Given last year and the fact that you rarely saw fans, I guess in Louisville they had maybe 11,000 or so. This will be kind of a new experience going to a full hostile environment. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be our first game on the road, first game with fans and on the road in a while. So I'm really excited. I'm sure it'll be a great environment, rivalry game. So I'm sure their fans will be excited. I went to the one game my brother played in at FedEx when it was split in half, and that was an amazing atmosphere. So yeah, I'm really excited.
All right, stay on Zoom with David Guzman.
Hey, a couple for you. You touched upon that game at FedEx. Can you tell me more about what that was like for you and that experience, and how do you describe what this rivalry is like? It's definitely unique. It's different from the one against UVA, obviously.
Yeah, so at the time I was actually, so my brother was a senior, I believe, and I was actually being recruited. I think I was committed at the time. Um, so I was like, I actually remember I was like one of the only recruits that was like really into the game. They were all there just kind of watching, but the atmosphere is unbelievable. I honestly see a lot of similarities in our fan base and their fan base. Really passionate. And like really into the game, I would say. So it's definitely going to be a cool atmosphere.
And you mentioned earlier about how James has helped you, and obviously he's sticking around with the team. How does he help you in terms of not just your technical abilities, the little details of being a tight end, but also kind of the other stuff, just being in the right mental space and getting ready for a game?
Yeah, I mean, me and James and Drake and all the tight ends, we'll go over call sheets, we'll watch film together, just the little things. I see him always picking up other teammates and stuff like that. So it's really easy and really great to just be able to sit back and kind of watch him and just kind of take little things from him.
Let's go to Eric Johnson on Zoom.
Hey, Nick, you spoke about the ability of everybody on the team to really step up and play their role. Just your thoughts on perhaps how that translates this weekend. You guys seen anything on film in particular that stands out about West Virginia that you're looking to try and exploit?
Not specifically, but I'm sure everyone will be locked into the game plan, whatever the coaches decide by the end of the week. We'll just try to go out there and execute it.
And just your thoughts on again the rivalry. What kind of emotion comes to mind when you think of your trophy being on the line? Obviously, it's not just a regular game, but perhaps you got a little pride, perhaps going into this one.
Yeah, it's definitely ups the ante a little bit when it's a rivalry game and there's a trophy on the line. So I think our team's going to do a great job preparing this week, and we're excited to play.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, guys.